Welcome back, everybody, to episode 9 of my Minecraft survival. And if you can't tell already, in this episode, we're starting out with our elytra because we got our wings last episode. Now, quick confession that I have for you guys. So, whenever I was between episodes, just grinding, getting some supplies and stuff, I do this a little bit at my job. I work in a hotel, so it's a pretty slow one. It provides me time to be able to do these kinds of things. But anyways, I was AFK, and a guest had come to the desk, and I got pushed into the void by an Enderman and lost my stuff. And you might be looking at me like, nah, your stuff's on you. It's right there. I see it. Yeah, well, I did a little trick where you open to LAN and allow cheats. And then I just spawned the items back in because, like, I wasn't having none of that. As it is, the hotel is dying because of this damn coronavirus going around. And I was just tired of it and was like, you know what? I don't feel like grinding to get all my gear back. I'm just going to spawn it in, and you're going to deal with it. So, in today's episode, firstly, what we are planning on doing is going to be flattening out this island right here and connecting it up with this one. And we're going to turn these into our AFK farms. And the plan is over here, I'm going to take this village of deciding to call Haven and remodel it into the new Haven. I'm going to terraform this whole island, do like a little cliffside right here along the mine shaft, and just make a nice little safe villager town where I can get a villager trading hall and all of the such. But in today's episode, I'm going to show a time lapse of flattening down this island right here, and hopefully getting our villager breeder and our iron farm started, because we need both of those. So, if you guys want to watch the video, sit on in, grab your favorite peace pipe, and puff, puff, pass till the end of the video, because that's what we do here, is pass time and joints. But yeah, we're going to cut right into the time lapse of me flattening down this island, and let's see what happens from there. Now we have Professor Foxy back here to show you how we are going to create the Villager Infinite Breeder. Now this design, I believe, is by Impulse MV. Check out his YouTube channel if you haven't heard of him. He's very popular. But first, we're just gonna go out in 9 blocks in each direction. So I'll do that and get right back to you. Okay, now that we have each of these sides extended to 9 blocks out, we're gonna add a block on either side to make it to where it has a ledge of 3. And after we go ahead and do that, we are going to fill it in completely diagonally till it reaches the side. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this on all sides. Get right back with you. Okay, now that you have all the sides edged out and completed, you're going to fill this in completely with dirt. You're going to do this to all sides, and then afterwards you're going to take your bucket of water and waterlog this slab right here. And then after that, you're going to want to till it, and I'll get back to you once I have all of that set up. Actually guys, sorry, I had a couple of minor missteps. So first, we're going to be placing our lights. Now this can either be glowstone or sea lanterns, depending on whatever you want to use or whatever's easier for you to use. So you're going to want to place them at the end of each of the 3 block ledges, and you're going to want to skip a block and place it right here, I believe. Yeah, right there. And then you're going to want to do the same thing on all the sides. Okay, now that you have done that, what you're going to want to do is take your stair blocks and you're going to want to place them alongside like this on each of the sides right here. You're going to want to do this on all the sides, like so. And at the end, you're going to be waterlogging each of these, but before doing that, what you're going to want to do is get your trapdoors and place them on the bottom ledge and flip them up. And I will get right back with you. Okay, now that you have all the trapdoors placed, all the stairs waterlogged, and your slab waterlogged, you're going to want to take your diamond hoe that has unbreaking 3, that way it never breaks. You're going to want to fill all of the dirt that is on the platform. And you'll notice that it's all going to get saturated, and this will be perfect because this is where our crops are going to go for our farmer villager to place and use to give to our 2 breeders. That way they can bounce, wow, wow, and get it on. You know what I'm saying? Of course you know what I'm saying. We all know what happens when a man meets a woman. We don't need to explain it because we all know what happens, right guys? Yes. Yes, we all do. I definitely do. You don't need to tell me. I know what happens. I know what love is. Right? Okay, now that you have it all tilled, what you're going to want to do is place your crops. Now this can be either carrots or potatoes, or a mixture of the 2. And this is a good way to also get an auto like AFK potato and carrot farm. Like it really is, because they'll just generate a bunch, drop it down there, and the villagers don't take it all. They just get a little bit hungry after they make love. However, villagers do it. Like by talking, they meh each other. They're like meh, and then baby, I guess. Be like, hey girl, how you doing? Meh. Nothing turns me on like a from a fellow human. I need help. Okay, once you have all your crops placed down, what you're going to want to do is take your compost bin, place it right there on the slab, and then you're going to want to take a block, can be any kind of block, and just place it, oh dang it, get back in there, and just place it on top so the villager can't get to it. Now, what I like to do as part of design is just fill in the rest right here with it can be any kind of block. I'm choosing to flex on y'all by placing down some heavy iron blocks because suck it nerds, I didn't have enough. Oh wait, that's the last one? No, I didn't have enough. I need to go back to my base and get more. That's embarrassing. Frowny face. I did have enough. This is supposed to be a light source. Derp. And derp. That last one over there is for an opening. So, next what you're going to want to do is get your glass. It can be any kind of glass. I'm just doing white stained glass because I like the color. And you just go across 2 blocks high and enclose the entire thing. Now this is going to make sure that the villager inside stays inside, because it would be very upsetting if he were to get out and roam around. This is no longer an infinite breeder. It's also important. Oh yeah, I do have more. It is also important to put a roof over this at some point. That way you prevent them from prevent them from getting struck by lightning and getting turned into a witch, because that would be very bad. Okay, so next what you're going to want to do is place a temporary block right here and get a trapdoor, place it on the bottom on each side of this block. Now you're going to want to get rid of that, and you're going to want to dig out a 3x3 area with, I believe, a fence gate beneath this, but I'm going to double check on the design. Again, not mine. This is Impulse SV's. Okay, so next what you're supposed to do is put 2 more glass blocks on either side right here and a trapdoor on top right here, and this is to prevent the villager out from inside from coming out. And then you place the beds like this. I believe his video is a little confusing, but I believe this is how I'm supposed to have it set up. And then you're going to want to dig this block out right here. And then I'll get right back with you. Okay, so what you're supposed to do next is place a fence post right there. Whoops. No, not right there. Hee, my bad. What you're supposed to do is dig out right here and then place a fence post right here. Let me dig a little more. Here we are. And then you dig out a 3x3 hole and make sure this fence post doesn't connect to anything. That way it lets the baby villagers fall through. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna dig out back here. That way I can give room for me. And then next, we just work on the transport. Dear God, I got a new resource pack that changes the mobs to look, well, those are creepers. That's terrifying. Oh, they come in green too. Oh, there's the spider. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. You will all be slain. Oh, man. Okay, so I had to make a couple of changes because the tutorial I was following, I didn't realize had to have a different fix. So by the time I realized that, I had completed most of it. So I got my farmer villager in there from the island, as well as 2 guys on these posts right here. But the fix is, let me see if I can get in here for you. Okay, so you need to place a trapdoor on the bottom as well as the top. That way he cannot get through, and you have to put these guys in first. Otherwise, he will claim a bed at night, and he will end up escaping from here, which is no good. You little frickin' rascal. That's right. Talking to you. It's been hours, guys. Literal hours. And I'm supposed to be doing the iron farm in this episode, too. Let's see if we get to that. First, I'm just gonna AFK for a couple of hours and get this thing rolling and see if we get any offspring or any potatoes. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys soon after that. Alright, ladies and gents, I am back. Looks like it works. Got some potatoes and carrots in here. Seems like they probably collected some as well, so they didn't get into the hopper. Check. Alright, yeah, farmer's still farming. Giving them the potatoes and carrots. Nice. Looking good. So, I've edited the majority of the episode already, and I'm at already about 15 minutes long, give or take, not including this clip. So I'm just going to go ahead and build the iron farm and explain how it works after setup. Am I missing a piece of glass? Get back in there. First things first though, I'm going to get a transport area for these villagers to grow up in. That way I can like boat them around and stuff. I'll build a little like dome thing right there. Alright, ladies and gents, we have everything all complete and set up here. Let me get rid of this ugly monster. As you can tell, it works, and it works wonders. So way up there, I have the iron farm, and you can look it up over. I have a playlist on my channel that's just other YouTube tutorials I follow. This one specifically I got from DocM77, but the villager breeder again I got from Impulse. Also I have linked in my playlist. So over here is where I have the iron chest. I've had this going for a little bit and just been kind of adding these as it's been going. But the second layer I have basically, let me show you. So the second layer up here is where I have the villagers being piped up from down here. So these guys, whenever they are, that guy got trapped in there, whenever they have a baby, it gets streamed all the way down underground through here, out this pipe, watch out for this creeper, and onto that second floor right there where I have villagers. Now I need to make an entrance. I need to light that island up bad. Oh boy. But anyways, I need to make an entrance on the second floor. I've been just breaking in with my pickaxe because I have silk touch. Ooh, that was close. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a little, maybe like a piston door. I don't know. Maybe if I need to look up the redstone for it. But just something easier to transport the villagers over. But anyways, guys, that is all for this episode today. We have everything all complete and set up, so our farms are going to be very productive coming from the next episodes. Next, we're going to be building our creeper farm and our sugarcane farm, and I think you know what that means. Oh yeah, because I'm out of rockets, and I need them. But anyways, thank you all for coming in and watching this episode. Please smash that like button and click subscribe. Click that like bell, or click that bell if you like what you're seeing. And I will see you all in the next episode. Ooh, a dolphin.